Hello, welcome to a Not So Awesome Review, and today we're doing another comic book pickup for whatever week it is. I'm sure you guys can see it in the title. I don't actually remember. 20th? I think it was 20th. But anyways, yeah, not too many things came out this week that I was super interested in, though I kind of want to go back. I might actually tomorrow and pick up Batman, is it 49? The last issue of Batman that came out, if it's still there, because I don't know, I read some preview stuff and it looked good. I've been wanting to start picking up single issues of Batman again. Just I don't want to double dip with the hardcovers because I'm trying to get those, which actually I'm behind on the last one. I need to get that, and I also need to start doing graphic novel reviews again because I haven't done that in a while, and I like doing them, but they don't do as good on this channel. Figures do better. I don't know. Either way, I'm probably going to try to, but that's besides the point. Today we're looking at some comic books I picked up, and we're going to start off here with Power Rangers, number 28, part of the Shadow Grid storyline. A comic book that was so good I bought twice, not really. The other copies for my friend, which if I see him tomorrow, I will be giving it to him tomorrow. If not, I'll be holding on to it, I guess, for a little bit. But yeah, Shadow Grid tie-in. Not really a tie-in, it's the main story. But yeah, issue 28. It was pretty good. It was almost epic. Almost. It was like this big battle scene outside of, what is it, the RPM Dome thing. I actually didn't watch RPM. It's one of the only Power Ranger series I haven't watched. RPM, I did watch like 2 or 3 episodes. Mystic Force and Operation Overdrive. Those are the only 3 I haven't actually sat down. No, Samurai. I have not watched Samurai or Super Samurai. So those are the only ones I haven't watched, which sounds like a lot, but at the same time, there's a lot of Power Ranger series out there. So the fact that I didn't watch those, I guess, isn't that bad. Still haven't finished Ninja Steel. Slowly making my way through it. It's on Netflix. I'll get to it. But yeah, not a bad issue. Like I said, it was almost epic, but at the same time, didn't focus in too much on that battle. A lot of going back towards kind of like an espionage type thing going on in Lord Draken's world, however you pronounce it. It was good. It wasn't bad. Interesting development near the end and stuff that makes me curious on what's going on, like what the end game of this series is going to be. But yeah, not bad at all, and not much else to say here other than Power Rangers and Boom Comics has been really awesome lately. Still have not been able to pick up Coda number 2 or whatever the other comic book I wanted last week was, which was from Boom, but I don't remember the name. Hopefully I find it at the store if I go tomorrow. I doubt it, because I didn't see it the week before, so why would it be there? But who knows. Anyways, next up we have The Amazing Spider-Man 801, Dan Slott's final issue. And he went out with a nice... I don't know how to, like, explain it. I mean, it was a really good issue. It wasn't so much a Spider-Man story as it was a story of someone Spider-Man saved almost right after he became Spider-Man, almost right after he became a superhero, if not literally right after. And it was good. It shows that, in a way, saving one person's life is saving their whole world kind of thing. It goes through this one guy he saved, and we go through his life and stuff, talking to his kids, and we get little bits and pieces of Spider-Man, like, kind of swinging around and stuff. And it's a nice issue. It's a nice way to go out on a little montage with other people he saved, which is really good. I do recommend it. Don't expect any epic battles or anything like that, but it was a nice send-off to Dan Slott. And I'm gonna miss him as the writer of Spider-Man. I don't care what anybody else says. I know a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people do. I'm one of the people who love him on this series, and he did a really good run. And I'm hoping sometime by the end of this year to do a nice little retrospective on his whole run on Spider-Man, including Superior Spider-Man. So we'll see if I ever get around to that. Hopefully I will. I still need to finish that Phoenix video, but I mean, I got a lot of things to do, basically. Yeah, I would recommend it. Just, again, don't expect anything crazy. I am disappointed, though, that the next issue of Spider-Man is going to be issue number 1 again. Why did you guys go back to 800 and now you're starting on 1 again? Marvel needs to get their stuff together, because it's a little ridiculous on how to keep doing that over and over and over. DC's done it twice, but it took them, what, 5 years, 6 years to do it the second time? I'm gonna go with 5 years to do it the second time. and at least then it was kind of understandable. Marvel just keeps doing it over and over. Marvel now, all new Marvel now. I don't know what they're doing right now. And then there was that whole Marvel now point whatever where it was issue insert number .1. So this is a jump on point for new people. I get it. You guys are getting new people from the movies, but they can catch up like everybody else. I think honestly they can. I don't think it'd be that hard, especially if you ask whoever the clerk is at your comic book store, hey, where's a good place to start? Well, this is the new story arc. I mean, I've heard that, and I actually have been to a comic book store where they kind of weren't the greatest people. That whole stereotype does kind of exist, but for the most part, all the comic book stores in my area, yeah, I would say all the comic book stores in my area that I go to anyway, and ones I've been to in LA and stuff, they've all been nice. They've all been helpful. They've all been really good at like explaining things that you have questions to. So again, I don't know why they have to keep starting over with number one. Aside from we want it to be easier for new people, it's a whole other rant. But anyways, last we have Runaways number 10. I love this freaking series. I don't know what it is. I love the Brian K. Vaughan Runaways. I really need to get the omnibus that came out. I believe it might have been last week. This series is just as good, in my opinion. It's not as crazy as, what was it, Avengers Arena? Great series, recommend it. Which, I know it isn't, Runaways, but it had characters from Runaways in it, so that's why I'm referencing it. That series was amazing. It was a more serious tone. Then we had the series that spun off after it, which I don't remember the name of. I honestly don't, but again, it focused on more or less the Runaway characters and the people from Avengers Arena. And then we have Runaways back, all the same people from the original series, and most of them anyway. And it is really good. It's fun. It's lighthearted. Nothing like end of the world is happening, but it still creates like these characters have their own drama. It's really good. I don't know what it is about this. It reminds me of reading Ultimate Spider-Man. I loved Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know, the younger characters were awesome. Of course, here they're not younger anymore, aside from, like, I would say 2 of them. But it is still such a good series. There was a part in it where, I'm not going to spoil too much, but one of these girls is talking to, they're all fighting and stuff, and the girl's like, I've had years of training in, like, this type of martial arts and all these things. She said, I've even beaten Ninja Gaiden twice, and it's like, that's hilarious. Because Ninja Gaiden is difficult. It really is hard, and yeah, not much else to say here besides Runaways. If you haven't read it, start reading it. It's good. It's amazing, and apparently, Dan Slott, going back to that, I have read a little advertisement thingy right now. I guess he's writing Fantastic Four too? I don't know if he's going to be the lead writer on it. I just know it's a Dan Slott and some other writer. I don't remember the name. Might be the artist. I don't actually know. I'm just saying stuff now. But I did have his name attached to Fantastic Four issue number 1 that comes out in August. So I'm definitely interested in that now. So I know he's doing Iron Man. If he's doing that too, those are definitely 2 series I'm going to be looking out for. Hopefully getting, if I can remember, to tell the owner of my shop, hey, can you add these to my pull list? Because we still don't have a version. I believe there is a company, I believe, making an app. I think, I don't remember for sure, but yeah, we definitely need an app for pull lists that's universal and not owned by Amazon, who decides to cancel it because, well, even though your guys are making money on it, even if it's minuscule money on it compared to everything else, they don't want people using it because they want you buying comics from them. That's pretty much politics in that. But anyways, that is my pickups for this week of the 20th. I know it's Sunday. No, it's Saturday. Today's Saturday. I'm tired. It's late. It's freaking hot. But yeah, I'm gonna probably be putting these out on the weekends. Most likely. We'll see. I might still do them on Thursdays. Probably won't ever have them up on Wednesdays just because I don't have time to film throughout the day. So yeah, unless I somehow get my comic books like early Wednesday morning / Tuesday night, it's not gonna happen. And that's not going to technically ever happen unless I like bought them digitally and read them all and then filmed at like 1 a.m. It's like 1 a.m. right now. I'm just rambling at this point. Anyways, more figure reviews and stuff coming tomorrow throughout the week. I actually got a good amount of stuff that I'm excited to film. I have like right off camera. I haven't even opened. Picking up some stuff tomorrow, hopefully. Starting next month, I'm just gonna say it here. I'm probably going to be cutting back on videos just a little bit, at least for 1 month, maybe for two. I do want to pick it up and try and do weekly. And the days I can do, all 7 days I will be posting, but I want to try and cut back and at least skip the weekends to give me time to work on other projects that I just don't have time to because of all the filming and the editing. It does take up a lot of time. A video like this is a lot easier because it's just me talking to the camera, and I don't really have to edit anything unless I make like a huge mistake in saying stuff and I have to cut my words and things, which I only had to do for the video from last week because that was more of just me talking and thinking about what I'm saying, and yeah, I'm sure you guys get it. Anyways, if you guys lasted this long, thank you for watching. Not much else to say here other than I will see you guys next time, and goodbye.